Hello everyone, my name is Kid Lee, and today I'd like to talk with you about 5 things that I would like to see added into Star Wars The Old Republic. Now, of course, everybody would like to see more raids, more flashpoints, more strongholds, more PvP arenas, but this list is going to be some smaller items, some smaller features, some quality of life stuff, and just some newer stuff overall. Let's go ahead and kick this off with number 1, a guild tax system. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this concept, this is something that is being done in other MMOs. And it's basically, if you are in a guild and you're out and about killing things, doing flashpoints, doing whatever you're doing, and you're collecting a small amount of money, a certain percentage of that will automatically go into the guild bank. Right now in Star Wars The Old Republic, you have to donate manually to your guild bank. And there's a lot of guilds out there who like to do, events and like to do guild repairs and do all kinds of things, and they have to kind of wait for that money to come in. And if you're a guild leader, you're going to know what I'm talking about. You've got certain guild mates who are very generous, but then you always have those other ones who just don't want to mess with it. Well, the guild tax system will take care of that. As people are out and about doing their thing, the money will automatically come in. I don't know why this system wasn't introduced from launch. Like I said, other MMOs are doing it. It's highly successful. A lot of people like it. So SWTOR, let's go ahead and get that in. For number 2, this is going to be a new system, and I'm going to call it the Booster Timer Turnoff. One of my issues that I've always had with this game is I'll be in a raid, I'll pop a stim, and now the raid is over and I've still got 2 hours left on that thing. I'm out and about doing stuff, but it's really kind of just wasting away. For any and all buffs and stims, I would love to be able to stop that timer. Now, I've got 2 ways that this could be done. Way number 1, and this might be actually easier for BioWare to do, who knows, and that is whenever you are in a rest area, those timers just stop. Option number 2, and personally I like this one better, is actually add a toggle feature, and in fact you can do it right on the buff, because right now with all buffs and stims, if you actually right-click on them, they'll actually go away. Left-clicking doesn't really do anything. So add a left-click and a border on all of them. If the border is green, you know the timer is going. If you click it, the border turns red, you know that those buffs and stims are now offline. I think that's a great little feature that people would absolutely love, so BioWare, go ahead, I'm giving you the name. Give us the Booster Timer Turnoff. For number 3, this is going to be a fan favorite. And this is another one that's been absolutely highly requested ever since the launch of the game. And that is Pazaak. Yes, the old game from KOTOR has yet to make it into Star Wars The Old Republic. And some people are wondering, why? Now, I'm sure something like this would take a fair amount of development time, and of course, it all comes down to what features do they want to have into it, and exactly how advanced do they want to do it. Do they simply want to do, you go to Nar Shaddaa, you click on a table, and boom, you're just simply playing the AI? Or could they actually add in a versus mode? You and your friend, you and your guildmates, whatever, you all go to the same table, you click on it, somebody is the owner of the game, who do you want to invite to the game? I want to invite these people. You can maybe even put down a pool, say this much is going to be on the line, and you are able to gamble away to your heart's content. Something like this, in addition to being a really cool single-player idea, the idea of actually having tournaments and, guild fun days and all kinds of things could open up if they would finally put this into the game. So for number 3, BioWare, set aside some development time. go ahead and give us some Pazak. For number 4, this is another feature that I have seen requested by some people, but I think overall it's something that most people have not considered, and that's probably because they are not aware that other MMOs are doing it. And for number 4, it is going to be an in-game event/news/poll system. So basically what this is every time you log into the game, or actually there would probably be a toggle somewhere on the interface so you can actually click into it to see what's going on. But it's basically a live news feed directly from BioWare. A lot of the stuff that they are putting on the forums, on the front page, even on the launcher would be in this thing. If they have any special announcements they want to make, it would be on this thing. If they want to actually interact or poll all of the active players, they could have this thing. You know, developers like Keith and Musco, as soon as they post something interesting on the forums, it would actually show up in this thing. It would be like your all-in-one source to what is happening in Star Wars: The Old Republic. And hey, maybe they would even take the influencers like myself and say, you know what, hey, Kid Lee just posted a video, SWTOR just posted a video, Sam just posted a video, and it would actually show up on this thing as well. You know, not a terrible idea, but the bottom line is the direct feed and interaction directly from BioWare is really the key to an in-game, you know, event news/poll system, and I think it'd be really cool if they would add that. Like I said, other games are already doing it, so let's go ahead and jump on the bandwagon for that one. And then finally, for number 5, this is another feature that I've seen highly requested from people, and it is the Legacy Friends list. Now, I've also seen this expanded. People say, oh, give me the Legacy Ignore list, the Legacy Banned list, and all this and that. But at its core, it's going to be the Legacy Friends list. Now, I'm assuming if BioWare were to do this, they would go ahead and have to update the launcher as well. If you've seen what Blizzard and several other companies have done, it's like as soon as you log into that launcher, you can see, oh, here's my friends, here's what servers they're playing on. In some cases, you can even see what bloody zone or planet they're in, which is really cool. It'd be kind of neat if BioWare would sort of take that next step and go ahead and add something like the Legacy Friends list. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen, sort of 5 things that I would love to see added to this game. I think all 5 things would continue to enhance and move things forward as we continue our great times here in Star Wars: The Old Republic. But I'd love to hear what you have to say about this list, and of course, do you have any of your own you would like to see added to this? Go ahead and leave a comment down below this video. But yep, that'll go ahead and do it. Of course, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thank y'all so much for watching. And with that being said, everybody keep playing and have fun.